Rowlet is the greatest starter Pokemon of all time, and I have 10 reasons to tell you why. Number 10, owls are smart. See, when you were a kid, what did you watch? Damn right you watched Winnie the Pooh. Who was the only guy who had his stuff together in Winnie the Pooh? Owl! That's who. Owl's the only guy who had his stuff together in Winnie the Pooh, and don't you tell me Eeyore. I don't want to hear it. Eeyore's basically Pop Leo. No one loves that piece of garbage. Come on! Let's be real for a second. Owls are really smart. They're smarter than you. They're smarter than me. That's why they're not on YouTube right now. Owls are smart. They don't comment in the comment section, even after people tell them to, because they know it just starts fights for absolutely no reason. Owls are smarter than people. So, let's just be clear about it. Owls are the best. Owls are the best, therefore Rowlet is the best. Owls are smart, therefore Rowlet is smart, therefore your choice for picking your starter is smart if it's Rowlet. Number 9, ice types are terrible. Who cares about an ice cream? Come on. So let's talk. Let's rap for a sec, okay, guys? Let's just sit down, have our tea, sit in our nice comfy thinking chair with Blue, and think for 1 second, okay? Rowlet is gonna have an issue with ice types. They're not gonna get along. They're not gonna be buddy, right? Okay, you don't picture like Rowlet and like a Vanillix going out for a cup of coffee, because Vanillix will literally just murder this man and leave him on the street. So we understand that they're not gonna get along, but ice types are terrible. They're straight garbage. Like, just think about it for a sec. Dugong, it's a seal. Just hit it with a grass move. Like, I'm sure it's gonna get something cool for freaking Beartic and PokeMMD. Like, it's the thing, you know? It's a whole thing. Just don't worry about ice types. They're terrible. That's all I'm getting at here. Number 8, evolution speculation. So, when it comes to Rowlet, I have to say it's probably the most intriguing to think about its final evolution. You have to think like Pop Leo is probably going to be like overcompensating for the fact nobody loves it. It'll look like Mega Swampert but as a clown or something like that. And then you have Litten, who's going to look like a reject from Thundercats. And then you have Rowlet, who has some genuine thinking to do when it comes to... Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. No, please don't make it shoot bows. Don't make it an archer. Ooh, the bow is his wing? Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, let's do that. I hope it's that. Let's do that. Number 7, nobody likes clowns. Okay, listen. As Bryce Harper said, clown play, bro. And that's what you would do if you picked Litten or Pop Leo as your starter in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay? Let's just think about it for a sec. Clowns are bad. Nobody likes clowns. Nobody wants to be around clowns. If you were just walking down the street and you see a clown walking towards you, you're going to feel uncomfortable and walk the other way. So when this old guy just throws 3 balls at you for your Tapu Koko ceremony or your Cocoa Puff ceremony, whatever, and you're sitting there and you're looking at it and you're like, you know what? I kind of want that clown. That is a terrible decision. That is a terrible, terrible decision. Nobody likes clowns. You're going to lose all your friends, and then you're going to be stuck with a creepy clown Pokemon that nobody's going to like, right? Because you don't want a Pokemon that's a loser, which brings me to my next point, number 6. Owls are cooler than you. They are. If you look at them, they could turn their head all the way around, and not only can they, Rowlet proves its ability to do that. Think about it like this. Pokemon gives you like a couple of stills of like what they can do, like their personality whatevers, and like Litten, what's licking itself like a disgusting pervert, and what's Pop Leo doing? Playing with bubbles because it has nobody to play with, so it has to make friends. And then, what is Rowlet doing? Watching its back. That's what homies do. That's what bros do. Watching its back. That's what we all need. That's what America needs. Okay, I'm done. Number 5, it's compact. Let's say you decided that you wanted to go on a trip. Well, Litten's a cat, so that's going to be really annoying to bring with you. And Poplio's a seal, so you're going to have to bring like some sort of water apparatus to bring it in. And then there's Rowlet, which is literally the perfect shape to fit inside a luggage bag that you could bring with you for anything. If only there was a small, compact way to carry Pokemon around. I wonder if there is any kind of way to carry them around. Number 4, Rowlet looks like the singing owl from Looney Tunes. Every time I see Rowlet and his stupid little bow tie, I just think to myself, oh, look, it's that owl from Looney Tunes that I loved all that time ago. I love to sing about the Luna and the Tuna and Springer. I love to sing. And then all I think of when I think of that is the old Czechoslovakian dad that he had, who, when he started singing the old song, he would run into the room and go, "Stop! Stop! Enough is too much! You wanna sing about the Luna and the Tuna wanna Springer!" Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. My point is that Rowlet is a lot of fun. Rowlet's a good time, just like the singing owl. Brings up the mood in a downer like the owl's family. Like, it's just the best. It's the best of every situation. Rowlet is the greatest starter of all time. Number 3, the only starter that gets higher than Litten is Rowlet. Now, we're talking base stats here because Charizard is high as a kite, but we're talking about here, Litten is lit. Litten gets high, okay? And what I'm talking about is Litten straps himself to a balloon and goes way high. But what I'm talking about here is Rowlet has wings. Rowlet can just flutter its little self up as high as it wants to go. Plus, Rowlet probably knows a guy around the corner that gets it for half the price Litten does. So that's all I'm trying to get at. Number 2, the most unique starter design of all time. Now, there are some very unique starter designs like Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, and everything else was knockoffs because those were the original 3. But here's the deal. When we're talking about original designs, like, you have to realize all the starters have like their own patterns. Like, all of the water starters are amphibians, all of the fire starters go into the Chinese zodiac, and all of the grass starters, each and every one of them is a reptile. Oh, Chespin, you're not a... Oh, Rowlet? Oh, interesting. Well, it seems as though Rowlet and Chespin have broken the mold, but they decided to take Rowlet and push it straight through that glass ceiling into the moon. Pokemon Sun and Moon confirmed. So that leaves us with number 1. It is the best grass starter since Snivy. Now, as I said before, there's plenty of reasons to talk about Chespin being great, but what we need to talk about here is Quilladin. Now, I'm not going to talk about Quilladin's weight problems because we all have our demons, and it's not even a demon. Like, it's totally okay to be a Quilladin. And of course, if you don't know what I'm talking about those spikes on its back. They're disgusting. I'm not talking about the fact that it looks fat. There's nothing wrong with that, you crazies. But all I'm trying to say is Chestnut, as competitively viable as it is now since it gets access to Drain Punch and Gunk Shot, all I'm saying is Rowlet's going to be better. And if you don't believe me, have them fight each other and have Rowlet kill it every single time. Every single time. So guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. Subscribe for more. I'm uploading one of these once a week every Monday. And leave your comment for your favorite reasons why you're going to pick Rowlet. And next time.